Matthew 21:21 states, "And Jesus answered them, Truly I say to you, if you have faith, a firm relying trust, and do not doubt, you will not only do what has been done to the fig tree, but even if you say to this mountain, be taken up and cast into the sea, it will be done." Heavenly Father, thank you for your word, which is life to my spirit. I receive your strength today and choose to speak to the mountains so I can move forward in the victory you have in store for me. In Jesus' name, amen.
Council, in our packet, you'll see minutes from the January 12th regular meeting. Let's take a moment to review the minutes, and let's entertain a motion for approval. Make any changes we see fit. Civic Center and Recreational Corridor and use of public-private partnership opportunities. Mr. Rosenberg.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, GRE has been used by the city manager on a case-by-case basis so far, but I'd recommend to the council tonight that you direct the manager to continue to engage in negotiating a contract with GRE, and that we defer the matter until the manager has so completed his negotiations.
Hearing that we should table it then?
I don't really want you to table it. I want you to direct him to get the contract in place. And tabling may be a way of doing that with those instructions.
Any questions, council?
At what point will we have an opportunity to discuss the words used in this item, such as the economic development, community involvement, civic center, recreational corridor, and use of public-private partnership opportunities?
That's exactly why I'm recommending it be tabled, because those details haven't been worked out.
Thank you.
Okay. And I think those bits and pieces, whether it's going to be involved with the 4A, the 4B, or the hotel motel tax, or however it's financed, I think that needs some additional detail which it has not received.
This is the first I've heard of this. I have nothing other than the...
That's one of the reasons, Mr. Moroni, is that I'm suggesting we defer this. This has not been developed staff-wise. You need some substantial background.
In that case, I mean, why was it put on here?
We thought we might get to it, we didn't.
Okay.
And it was actually a carryover from last year.
All right.
Is there a motion to table?
Well, I believe he wants to continue the negotiations, is that right?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Okay. So I move that we continue, that we give the city manager the opportunity to continue to negotiate the approval of GRE contract.
part of the organizational chart that the manager's gonna make recommendations on, and then you can come out of executive session and act on it.
Okay, so wait for after our closed session?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll do that. Let's move on to item, is that, the council okay with that? Waiting until we come out of closed session? Seems that there's a consensus to wait.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, let's, before we go to the manager's report, Mr. Johnson, we do have a comment for citizens input. Mr. Strozier wants to discuss the master plan.
Well, I'd like to see what you have to say about it.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Mr. Johnson, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Mayor, council, I'll give a brief on items on the manager's report A through H. First being A, zoning plan requirements for recreational corridor, and clarification for recreational corridor is from the current city limits on 97 to the river park. That's what the recreational corridor has been named. So, survey for recreational corridor, item B, and those information on that is Burry and Partners, who the council approved, will submit the final survey documents Friday, January 27th, 2012, for the 3-year annexation plan, showing 9 property owners will be impacted on the recreational corridor, again from the current city limits on 97 to the river park. Larry Heimer will meet with staff next week on the service plan. So that's where we are on that portion, which is item A and B. Item C, Longoria contract status. This contract was terminated January 20th, 2012. A payout of $6,000 for contract and pending payment of $3,500 for estimates that were received on January 23rd, 2012. That was approved by the council for a fee of $9,500 when we started talking about the sports complex. Sherry Pollock has all the information that includes diagrams, that includes cost estimates, and at this point in time, we have completed that process, and that is where we are at that point in time, so we're going to hold off. But we've got all that information for future reference. Item D, Time Warner and or downtown Wi-Fi development. Time Warner, we met with George Gonzalez on Tuesday, who's a representative for Time Warner, to discuss the option of getting fiber optic lines to City Hall, Event Center, and PD. Service would not be available for resale at this time, pending the court case that was cited by our attorney. Kurt Mullins has approached the city about renting space on our B Street water tower to further his access to the internet he is currently providing. He also spoke to us about supplying Wi-Fi downtown. I asked Mr. Kurt Mullins to be here and just give us a brief on the project that he's working on. Is that okay, sir?
Top Gun is currently working on a community Wi-Fi hotspot, and we're actually trying to light up all of the town for free Wi-Fi. Currently, we've got the area up by Trail Riders, in front of UGB, Sonic, by Church's Chicken. Next week, the parking lot area in front of the Walmart will also be hot for a hotspot. The primary purpose of this is actually to, when people are traveling through here, they are able to get a free internet. It's called Floresville FreeNet. They see that, they try to log onto it. The first page they see shows a feed of what's going on in the Wilson County area, and also some local advertisements, restaurants, and people that are doing business here, so that they have an opportunity if they want to stop and go to a restaurant. They see an advertisement, they know where to go, and some of the restaurants on board, Delilah's has a hotspot in her facility. We've got a couple more that are going up within the next 2 to 3 weeks that are going up in businesses for business hotspots. The plan for using the water towers is try to extend the reach. We do not offer residential service right now. The towers would give us the opportunity to go down into neighborhoods and actually start to deliver residential service. Very similar to some of the other competitors that are out here, like Internet America or Ziplink that are present. We're deploying in a different way. We're using a proprietary protocol that avoids a lot of the interference issues that they are currently experiencing. Really experiencing right now. We replaced 4 or 5 customers in the last week. kind of what we're doing in a nutshell, and I'm open if you have any questions, answer any questions for you.
Mr. Mobile,
Yes,
are
ma'am.
you the owner of the company, or do
Yes,
you
I
have
am.
investors who, do
I'm,
you have a board, or who's on the board?
no,
Or more,
it's me.
you're the only one?
It's me. Yeah.
Okay. And you started here in Floresville?
We started in, here in Floresville in 2001. We were really the first broadband company that covered the majority of the county, from Pope down to Foster Road, across 87 all the way to Stockdale. We sold our company to Internet America in 2005. We were Top Gun Telecom at the time. I worked for them for a period of about 3 years. Then my non-compete ran out, and I started the business again. I kept the name because they didn't buy my name; they bought my assets, basically. And a lot of people here were very happy with Top Gun when it was Top Gun, and were not so happy with Internet America when it became Internet America. So I kind of kept the name and getting back to some loyal customers.
It's only for commercial, did you say?
Residential.
commercial?
That's right. When we deploy, we intend on starting to deploy residential by the end of this quarter. And our residential network and our business network will be completely separate from each other, so that residential customers now affect the needs of the business.
And how do you compare to Stellara or another internet company?
We are faster and less expensive than any of our competitors. And obviously, since they're all out there, we priced ourselves to be that way. Stellara delivers their internet in a form factor that is similar to cellular. That little card that goes in their Stellara modules is like a cellular modem, basically. And we use another protocol, 802.11n, and we use TDMA to deliver to the customer.
I'm gonna follow up with Kurt, thank you, sir, to get some more information for the council, and it's an ongoing process. We did meet last week and are charting a course of direction that I'll bring to the council at a later date. The next item is item E, audit status, and at the informational session that was held on Saturday, the mayor and I spoke to a large group of citizens, which was something that turned out to be very productive and very informative for everybody. We got feedback from them. At that event, I stated verbatim, I wrote it down and I kept it, and I've stated it over several times now, that we're working with Pat Wagner to conduct our annual audit. In addition, we're expanding the scope to address some of the issues that were brought up to our attention. In conjunction with Mrs. Wagner, we were working with our staff, our software provider, to address needed updates. At the end of this tedious process, we will present the outcome at a public city council meeting. At that same time, or soon thereafter, we will ask the council to approve a budget amendment if required. In addition to that, we spoke with Ms. Wagner today. Pat Wagner and her staff will be in our office on February 6, 2012 for approximately 2 weeks of data collection. Her suggestion is to hire a comptroller or CPA, either on contract or part-time, full-time to start, and then taper down at that point in time. We'll discuss that further in detail.
So what is the target date?
They will be here February 6th, her, and she will bring a team of her people.
And how long do they need to complete?
They'll be here 2 weeks to collect the data, and then it takes them some time to compile the outcome of the audit, and then at that time, we'll give you another update to make sure that we complete everything. We've done a tedious process to look at previous years, the current budget that just finished, the 2010-2011, and then our practices on the financial sector here. So we'll present all of that in an open meeting. Item F, the street project speed bumps. Let me get to that real quick. I lost my spot. We are currently working on South 3rd Street paving and drainage, East Street paving, and we'll start a joint project with FEDC at the Lone Oak business park that they've got the apartments, and the business park at his Rancho Grande area, where he's got 3 contracts and 3 businesses coming in, so we'll start on that real quick. Master plan, Mr. Stroger, our master plan status, Sherry and I met with M&S Engineering, and they have a representative seated by you on Wednesday, January 18, 2012, to discuss the master plan progress. The plan is about 50 to 60% complete for the information gathering stages. The staff gave a presentation of what the master plan will look like when complete. We will host, and this is something that we'll advertise, highly advertise, a public forum on February 25th, 2012, from 10 till noon at City Hall in conjunction with the National Parks Service. The National Park Service contacted us and heard that we're working on our master plan. Those are the people that are responsible for Las Garras National Park that we have, and they want to work with us close in hand. So I advised them that we were doing, as part of our comprehensive plan, the parks in our area was a topic that we were going to be discussing. The February 25th, 2012, which is a Saturday event, is to get public input on what is priority on the master plan. We will have a representative from each department, water, wastewater, streets, and parks, there to compile information to be used in finalizing the plan. A public invitation will be mailed to the citizens and will be advertised. Public participation is imperative for the complete comprehensive plan that we are striving for. And H, which is the last item, is temporary housing. I wanted to give you an update on temporary housing is the area that we get most calls about, and that's RV parks, RV trailer parks. I'll give you a breakdown. Stockman RV Park has 22 occupied spaces. Lazy J RV Park has 19 occupied spaces. Creekside RV Park has 49 occupied spaces, and 5L RV Park has 20 occupied spaces and is currently working on adding 25 more. Under application for RV Park is Eric and Livia Colon at 703 and a half 4th Street. They're proposing approximately 10 to 15 RV trailers in that space. Inquiries that Cindy Nichols has got are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 other areas within the city or the ETJ that people have inquired about turning those into RV parks. Cabins, Texas Star Lodges has 19 units. Gerardo Lucio, 101 Robbins Rest, has 10 units that he's going to be constructing. Hector Brown at 1607 Plum Street is going to be constructing 13 units. Mobile home parks, we've got inquiries into 1331 Sutherland Springs and 650 4th Street for several units in there. So this is something that we're going to have to keep tabs on to make sure all the ones that I told you that were inquiring about it, those have to still come to P&Z. So we'll address those as they come to find out exactly what they're talking about, look at their plans, and then see what area of town they're doing and how they're going to address those. Those are the issues that we're facing. At one point in time, I spoke with our attorney. If I have to make a recommendation to the council that we put a moratorium, no more RV parks, and I will address that as soon as I can. But we're addressing that. And one of the master plan issues is our wastewater treatment plant, so they've been taking all of those into consideration. I think you'll be pleased with the master plan data that they've got, because they've incorporated our pending growth because just of our place close to San Antonio, and then also the oil and gas industries, the influx of people there. So that is my report. Yes.
Regarding the RV parks, who's keeping track of, to make sure that they're following the guidelines established by the P&Z?
Cindy Nichols is working, and I know she met with Lou Rosenberg this week, and then we work with our engineer, city engineer. Any other questions?
And there was a couple of comments.
Okay.
So my question was, the moratorium that you're planning, that would be because the lack of sewer capacity?
Well, that would be if we are taking into consideration any other big businesses that want to come in, so we factor everything into that.
I mean, they're common.
They are. We're very fortunate on all the inquiries that we're getting of big businesses, retail, hotels, and
There are,
everything.
won't wait till June or July to hear an engineer's report. I think that needs to be on the boat and do it now.
Okay.
Yep. You know,
continue to voice your concerns to the city as well as the school district on another issue. On this informational session that we're having here at City Hall in regards to the master plan, one of the updates is going to be on our road and the way that they handle that. They've come by and they've looked, and I've showed them how things have changed and how priorities have changed. But they're going to come as they've got their plan in place. The citizens, residents that are coming in get a pin to show where their street is, where they're living, and how much that has changed. So that's something that we're working on for
Let me
sure.
ask you a question. Since you've already done that, that means that you have sort of a ballpark figure of what's gonna cost to fix Railroad Street, because we somewhat prioritize it. Can I have access to that information to take with me to the school board
Sure.
and say, look, this is where the city is on this, can you tell me where you guys are coming on this, and how can you make it?
Of course, Judge, you can come in and we can visit on that, and I'll get you the figures that we're looking at.
Any other comments or questions from the council? Yes, sir.
Mr. Mayor, the item that David mentioned, we were talking about before, and Andy didn't mention it directly, there is an engineering firm that's assigned to Shore to be responsive to that request.
Yes. And that has been an issue that we've been addressing for several years. It hasn't just been recently with the Eagle Ford project.
No, I understand that. I know you're working on it, but I think it needs to be prioritized above others.
Definitely, you're right, we cannot accommodate the growth without the
Because if
infrastructure.
you start putting moratoriums, that business is going other places.
You're absolutely right. Any other discussion, council?
Mayor, I have one more thing.
Yes.
As if y'all haven't seen the paper on the Extreme Makeover Home Edition, that happened, right here in Wilson County, and Shiloh Harris and his family. I was out there a couple of different times, and just, I got to work with some of the Morgan's Wonderland people, the volunteer coordinators, and they were very appreciative. The city of Floresville helped provide one of the, 2 a.m. meals for the workers. It was, Subway sandwiches, and then the, two guys one from the Code PFW, one from the Floresville American Legion, and I helped go deliver it and serve it and that, so we really appreciate that. And, the other thing is that while I was out there and just, watching people and observing, I mean, there were over, by the end of it, there were like 5,000 people who had come through Floresville and gone and helped, and they're looking for local people to talk to. Well, where do you recommend that I eat? Well, how are the schools around here, And I'm just, was kind of disappointed that Floresville didn't do more, that the EDC didn't, throw themselves out there and say, hey, can we have a booth, can we have a banner? That I think it was a little bit of a missed opportunity, and I know they're kind of secretive and they're kind of hard to get into, but I think that if anything like this ever comes up again, that Floresville really needs to just throw themselves out there. The EDC needs to throw themselves out. Stockdale didn't, Lavergne didn't, Pope didn't. I think it was a great thing for the Harris family, and the focus needed to be on the family. But if we ever have this opportunity again, that maybe someone could, be real aggressive about saying, this is what we have and this is what we can do. But I do appreciate what Floresville did do for the family and for the volunteers, and I think it was just a real successful endeavor.
Thank you for your comments. Okay, if not, council, if there's no further comments, let's go into closed session. Pursuant to section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code, personnel matters, to deliberate the appointment, interim employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of public officer or employee, in reference to city manager. Is there a motion to go into closed session, executive session, please?
I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
Motion by Guerrero, is there a second? Second by Castillo. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I'm going to ask the council, our city secretary, and our city attorney to join us, and also the city manager to join us in just a few minutes. We're back in open session pursuant to section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code, personal matters, to deliberate the appointment, interim employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of public office or employee regarding the city manager. The council did meet in closed session for approximately an hour and a half, discussing his job performance and objectives for this coming quarter. Would like any of the council members like to make a motion regarding our discussion?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
901?
Sorry?
901?
It is 9:01, yes, yes, sir. What time did we go into closed session?
7:25.
7:25, okay. Now we're 35 minutes.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, ma'am?
the objectives that we discussed, that we are asking the city manager to complete by February the 25th. Number one is that there will be no moratorium, and we will take steps to ensure that we have consider hiring a person who will function as comptroller by the same date. And last, all city agencies will be audited. These are the objectives that we have set for our city manager.
Is there a second to the comments that Councilwoman Castillo made?
I second.
Motion by Castillo. Is there any further discussion before we take a vote? Mr. Morales, Mr. Flores? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries 4-0. There being no
Mayor,
further.
would you say who moved and who seconded?
Yes, Castillo